Yo guys, this is Sura. Welcome to this new video. Just before the video starts, I have no script, right? So I'm just gonna talk with my heart today, and we're gonna talk about ABI, obviously, about the state of the game, about everything around the game, the future update, and everything, and why I think this game is not going into the right direction right now, and it honestly could die. I hope it's never gonna die. I hope it's gonna be successful because, as I said before, I love the game, and I think it has a ton of potential. But if it keeps going this way, I don't think there is a long-term future with ABI, on ABI at least, especially with the arrival of Delta Force, which has a lot of good things, right? So I made a small doc here with basically 4 things I want to talk about today. The first thing is leaning. So I made a video about why leaning is bad. Finally, I made it because there's so many people that don't understand why leaning right now is bad since the nerf. There has been a nerf on leaning, and now basically you cannot really like if you lean to the right, I mean if you lean to the left, it's the same as before, you will die because there is no automatic shoulder swap on the game, unfortunately, and they said that they're not planning to do one, so well, it is what it is. So the left pick is still very bad, don't do it, and but at least you could right hand side pick before and win your gunfights. Now they made a nerf, which means your head is super, like, your head is basically more exposed to the enemy, and at the same time it's more exposed, but you see less, right? So your vision is clearly reduced, but at the same time you're exposing more your face. So I will put now the video that basically I put on Twitter. I will put it now on the video. It's like 4 minutes, guys. Please watch it and let me know what you think. This is super important. All right. What do you see now?
Helmet.
So now you can see my helmet.
I see your helmet and the hand.
Okay. Now?
Now, like half body and helmet and.
Okay, I go back. Do you see still anything here?
Yeah. It's full helmet, full hand.
And right now I'm super far away from the wall. I am super, and I still cannot see a single pixel of you. Right?
Yeah, I see like whole half of your body, bro.
Okay, now I can see, like, I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. So, but I still cannot shoot you. Like, even if I shoot here, I'm hitting the wall. So like technically I can kill you there. And now
Yeah,
finally I can see you. Okay. And what about if you stand here, like if you take an angle here, like that, for example? Can you see me?
Yeah, I see the helmet fully in the right hand.
You see my face fully, like
Yeah.
Okay, and what about now?
Like 70% of your helmet.
You see 70% of my helmet? No,
yeah.
That's crazy. And okay, and now?
I see still 70% of your head. Like I see your eyes, nose.
Yeah, and I'm far away from the wall. I am super far away from the wall. So people that says you need to be far away from the wall, that's not how it works. Because bro, I like see now you see even more probably, right?
Yeah. Now I see you hand.
And now?
I see through your eyes and nose,
Yeah.
and I don't see your mouth, but I see your like head. Yeah.
Okay, and now still, and I still cannot hit anything from you. There.
Yeah, I see like whole head, and I see.
Now
hand.
I still don't see your face, but I could hit your arm, and now I finally see your face.
Yeah, you are. I mean, basically, I will kill 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah, because like here you can already see me. You can already see my face here, even though like.
Yeah, I can kill you. I can kill you, bro. I can 100% kill you.
Okay. What else could we show? See me, right?
I see 70% of you. I will kill you. Like 10 out of 10 times. If you pick me like this, and if you don't shoot me, bro, I will.
In here?
Now I see 10% of your head.
So
but still, I can shoot.
And even here, bro, that's crazy. So here you see 10% of my head.
Yeah, I see a little like tip top of the head.
I want you to realize that.
Now I don't see. I don't know. Maybe you.
No, because I'm moving.
Okay.
You see me now?
Now I can shoot like a little bit, and I will kill you.
So guys, for YouTube, I want you to understand that here, I am so far away from the wall here, and I'm just leaning, and there is like a good 20 centimeters before. I mean, to be fair, and like I would need to do that to see the guy. But here, I'm already dead 10 times. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah. I will not to give you. I mean, maybe I'm not the greatest player, but the problem is like you shoot when you see someone. So
Yeah.
when you peek me, you don't see me. I have a little. I had like maybe a second
Yeah.
early. I can shoot you. You know, like
And now you can. And then how many percent of my head? Like, do you see right now?
30%. Probably. Yeah.
All right.
I,
Lovely.
I don't know. I don't think you can miss this kind of.
All right. Now we are gonna talk about red ammo and why I think red ammo is bad for the game. Simply because, all right, when you arrive in Arena Breakout, you do the tutorial, and after one game, you have basically access to the flea market, right? Flea market that is, by the way, not real, but I will talk about it later. There is an enormous issue right now in the game, and I think there's a lot of people that will agree with it. If you don't, that's totally fine. Like, I'm open to any suggestion, any opinion, guys. Don't worry. Just let me know what you think in the comment, really. So this is red ammo. Basically, red ammo or tier 6 bullets that will penetrate any helmet and one-shot you no matter what helmet you are wearing. Okay. The problem with that is that it's accessible to anyone, anytime, and you can buy a limited amount of them. Um, and, you know, we recently had the nerf on ammos and red ammos, but at the same time, they indeed nerfed the red ammo, but at the same time, they also nerfed every other single bullet in the game. Which means that, for example, now, if we go here, the 55A1, which was already weak before, it's even weaker because they reduced the base damage. The 995, that was, at least in my opinion, very weak already before, it's even weaker now, and you have a high chance of not even one-shotting someone that has level 5 helmet. And of course, it's minimum 5k. Usually it's around 6k, but the problem is, guys, is now that we have a meta, which is basically based on red ammo. So everyone is just going to play SNB, M61, or the La Pua 338. So basically, we have forbidden raids, or even lockdown, and even normal, guys. But I will talk about it later. We have raids cheap filled with that val, right? So that's and that's not even the cheapest build, guys. That's not even the cheapest build, right? It's a 120k build, by the way, that can one shot any helmet in the game, right? It's filled with that. It's filled with the SJ right here. So it's a 300k gun here. I mean, it's 400k, but it's because the scope is super expensive. You can put like cheaper scopes. It's filled with that can one shot anything, and it also one shots you in the chest if you have a tier 5 armor. If you have tier 6, you will tank one bullet. It's filled with Mosin as well, with SNB bullets, obviously that will one shot you. And it's filled with the best gun in the game, the M110. That is also super cheap. You can fill this with M61 and basically one shot everything. That is the current meta, which means if you want to be competitive on the game and play Forbidden, you need to play these 4 guns I just mentioned. I mean, 3 guns. FAL, M110, so FAL, right? M110, second. SVD, sorry, I forgot to mention the SVD, which is like 200, 250k as well. Or if you go lockdown, probably you're going to play Mosin. And if you go Forbidden, so that's 4 guns, SVD, M110, FAL, and SJ. Lobbies are basically filled with that, which means M4, useless. HK, useless unless you put 995. But for example, if you want a fully modded HK, that is my mode. I don't know if it's the best. It's probably one of the best anyway. It's almost 600k for an HK. I don't know if you realize that. And that gun do not kill unless you have 995. And guys, I've done multiple tries. Even with the 995, which is the best bullet for the gun, it requires 5 to 7 headshots in a row in the face to kill someone in a tier 6, right? So it's not even comparable with others because you have a 600k gun that needs between 5 and 7 bullets to the face to kill someone. No one is going to play that. No one is going to play that when you have options like the FAL, which is 120k, and you can one-shot everyone in the face. Instantly, one bullet, done, bye. And the M61 is just 2k more expensive than the 995, right? So basically, you will save around 450k on the gun, and you will just pay 2k more per bullet. Why would you even play HK, for example? And that's the same for other guns. That's the same for AEK. Like that shoots 762 by 39. Why would you pay 3.6k for a bullet where you can play M61 or even SNB? I've seen something crazy last time. It was, for example, so 995 is relatively cheap right now. It's like 5,400. But if we compare it to the level 6 SNB, is legit the same price. It's 6k for that, and usually 995 is also 6k, so it's basically the same price. But with that, you one shot everything. So there is a huge problem right now when it comes to the AMOs, but not only that. And I'm going to talk about the economy of the game. And there is, I know there's going to be a lot of people that will disagree with me on that, you know. So my opinion on the economy of the game is very simple. If you play in a squad, you will have no issue making money if you know how to play the game. All right. So if you play in a four-man squad, you will make a pretty good amount of money, right? If you don't play, because I'm still convinced that you cannot all the time play fully tier 6 and make money. I don't think that's possible. But I think in a four-man squad, like if you do good, if you're good teammates, you will make a lot of money. Now the problem comes with players like me, and I know a lot of you guys, the solo duo, and most likely solo. I think duo in lockdown, you can still make money if you play relatively cheap. But when it comes to solo, at least with my playstyle, even lockdown, it's almost impossible to make money. Playing solo in this game is impossible, and that needs to change. At least, again, one more time, guys, this is my opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree, but this is what it is. I don't think you can have fun solo and make money at the same time. You need to try hard 24/7, and even like guys, even if you're very good as a solo, you will die and probably not make money anyway, because as a solo, you need to bring more bullets, more stimulants, more heal, more everything basically, because you are solo. And I know this game is not made for solo players, but you know, I see the whole picture, like the big picture, and there is a lot of solo players like me, there's a lot of duo players, and not everyone has 3 friends constantly to play with. And I think that's a shame that every time you start a raid, you feel like you have a huge disadvantage if you play alone or with a friend compared to the four-man squads. And, you know, for example, we don't have this kind of issues on Tarkov, because on Tarkov, you cannot see your mate through walls and you can actually team kill them. So playing in a squad on Tarkov requires a lot of communications, and a lot of mistakes can be made, you know. Or are you making a noise? Oh fuck, I team killed you by mistake. You know, on this game it's not the case. You can see your teammate through walls. You can see where they die. You cannot team kill them unless you're throwing them a nade at them. So basically, going solo or solo duo is a death wish in this game. You will suffer a lot, and to me, making money right now is very hard. Not gonna lie to you guys. I know a lot of people will play super slowly and come to my chat on Twitch and tells me, Sura, I have 150 mil on my stash. But yes, I agree, I play only cheap. Yes, of course, you're going to have a lot of money if you play cheap, but you know, there is a point where you have money. Well, you need to use it. You know, it's fun to use it. There is not much to do on this game. The only thing we can do in this game is PvP and mod guns. So the money is meant to be spent, but I feel like it's too hard. Like it's so hard to make money. Then you have 2 mil. Like 2 mil is not even a full tier 6 kit, and it's hard to make 2 mil as a solo duo, guys. That is my opinion. I'm thinking about the entire player base, the casuals, and even me. I'm struggling to make money solo. Like I don't even make money solo, to be honest, with my playstyle, guys. I don't. And I'm not saying that with my playstyle I should be making like 200 mil a day. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't think with the game knowledge that I have, I should be losing money constantly every day. And that's what I'm doing right now. I had 100 mil when season 1 came out. I'm at 40 and I was at 20 before. So even with someone with my game knowledge struggles to make money solo, I think there is a lot of other players as well that struggles, right? Now we're gonna talk about the market and why I think the market is completely fucked. I'm sorry to say it, but Morphans, the devs, you are not gonna fool me on this one, and you're not gonna fool people. This market is fake, right? I truly think, guys, that this whole market is fake. For example, if you put something on the flea market, so whether it's like, let's say anything, this, for example. So there is a lot of people. There is a lot of people wanting this this site. Everyone is playing it. Like even if I would put this at like 12k, which is like half the price, I will still need 30 minutes for this to be sold, and still in 30 minutes I will still be able to remove this. So that's just one example of why the market could be fake. And also, let's be honest, guys. How many times you looted M61 in your life? How many times you looted M61? I probably looted only one time, like 10 rounds of M61 in the crate. And I'm looting a lot. I have like more than 1,500 raids. How do people have so many? And even when the game, guys, I was there the first day the game came out on season 0. M61 were here. And there was huge amount of M61 on the market, even though no one played. And that was the same with helmets here. How many times you found that helmet? Day 1, there was also a huge amount of IND 70 tactical helmets, even though you basically never find them. It's very, very unlikely that you find any. Same for this one. I have never in my life, guys, and let me know if you guys are finding this type of helmet. I have never in my life found that helmet. I have found this one on Armory. I have found this one on Armory, and this one, yes. So these 3, I agree. This one, I have never found this one either, you know? So I am wondering, from day 1, like in the day 1, where the fuck all of these came out from? Like helmets, but it was the same for body armor. I have never found that armor in my life. Where does that armor come from? Like all of like 72, 16, 6, 1, 1, 1, and there is probably more. And the same for this one. I've never found it. It's not on buses. It's nowhere to be found. To be found, you know. Same for this one. And even if I, to be fair, this one too, never. This one never as well. This, I don't even think, no, never, guys. Because I was about to say, even if I find one, it's like 1 out of 1,600 raids. But no, I have never found any tier 6 armor in my life. In my life, guys. So I don't know from where all this armor are coming from. Because day 1, we had the same amount of armor in the market. And yes, I know there is decay, but day 1, 30 minutes, or like even 10 minutes into the season 0, the market was like this. So I highly doubt that there was a million person fucking having dick and doing the trades and then saying instantly. I doubt it, guys. I highly doubt it. Now, I want to talk about the solo duo. I mean, we talked a little bit about it, but it needs to be, at least in my opinion, it needs to be in this game. In the long term, it needs to be in this game. So there is 2 choices. Either you nerf the squads, which means you remove the fact that you can see your mate through walls, and you allow the team kill, right? I think that would piss off a lot of people, so I don't think that could be a great idea. But what could be a great idea is to put a solo duo mode and a trio and squad. I don't mind, guys, I do not mind waiting, like having longer queue times and be sure that there is only duos in my lobby to make it fair, than having 30 seconds queues, being solo, tagging again, even tagging in normal. Guys, I am tagging in normal on stream. I am finding thermals players, full forming thermals players, tier 6 and stuff. It is unplayable. So guys, now I'm scared of going fucking Valley lockdown because I know I will fight 4-man thermals. As a solo, it is, you will die. Like no matter how good you are, I don't care how good you are, you will die. And that's the same on every maps. Playing solo or even duo, it's like playing casino. If you have like if you are lucky, you will have a lobby with low gear people. If you're unlucky, you will have full main thermals, tier 6. They will just rush you and kill you. But I truly think that a solo duo and a trio and quad would be the solution to save. Not I wouldn't say save the game, because the game is not dying right now, even though I can feel that there's a lot less players. But give it like give it no fresh, like give it that would make people come back to the game or even wanting to try. And the last point I want to tell you guys about is this. All right, that needs to go away. Like you cannot have like a PC game where the entire goal is to make money in PvP, where you can just buy the money. So you're telling me that you have a game and the system is basically based on you loot people to make money, to gear up and fight people and make money and gear up. But why would I even want to try hard this game? Because I can just buy it, right? People can just come into the game, buy it, play tier 6, play thermals, play M61 and basically just destroy me. Because I'm struggling to farm. Like it takes me hours to fucking farm 2 millions. And people are just buying it. And then using the gear against me. You know? Like there is not much to do on ABI. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, right? But you guys need to understand that there is nothing to grind, you know? Unlike Delta Force, for example, Delta Force, you have a hideout. You can craft everything, armor, meds, helmets, IMO, everything. And you have the skill progression, which is also related to the hideout. You have a entire like storyline quest, like with like 100 quests or something, to grind a Kappa container, which is like a 3x3 container here. We don't do that here. The only way to have a big, big, it's not that big to be fair, is to buy it, unless you're playing the 1x2. And in the 1x2, you cannot even save a red item. So, and there is no free way to grind a case, which I think is not fair for all the free to play players that are investing so much time into the game. It's cool that they have a 1x2, but I don't think it's enough. I think they'd rather make seasons and wipe and make new quests for people to grind again the Kappa container, or they should make a system so that free-to-play players can at least access a 2x2. I think that would be more fair. So at least they can save Teapot, Vase, Necklace. They wouldn't be able to save Majestic and Golden Lion, but at least they would be able to save the 2x2 red items. Right, guys. So to make a summary of it, I think the leans are completely fucked, to be honest. I think now that when you lean, you have a huge disadvantage. And I think that's a shame in a game, like in a first-person shooter in 2024. I have to remind people that it's in 2015, so almost 10 years ago, Rainbow Six Siege had automatic shoulder swap. So almost 10 years ago, and we are here in 2024, and we don't have it, and it's completely fucked up. Which means now when you lean, guys, you have a disadvantage. So it's even better to not even lean, which is a shame in a game where you can lean. So I rather, in this case, play Valorant or CS:GO. I don't know. Economy is fucked up. The prices are way too high. It's way too hard to make money. The market is probably fake, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. If not, I'd like to hear from the devs how the market is working, you know? And we need a solo duo. At least try it, please. The devs, if you watch this video, please try the solo duo. Just try even like 2 days, 3 days. Just see how it goes, how people are liking it. Because to me, guys, I'm investing so much time into the game, but there is a point where I just cannot do it anymore. Playing every time against squads, it's too much. It's like I'm wasting too much energy on it, and it's not worth it. It's like I'm not even getting rewarded of it, because at the end of the day, if I want to gear up, I know as a solo I will just lose money constantly. So the only way for me to play this game as a solo is to play low gear 24/7. Otherwise, I know I'm just gonna burn all my money, and I've proved it multiple times on stream. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment. Please let me know as well what you want the devs to do about the game. What do you want for the next updates? Maybe they will watch it, maybe they won't. Who knows? That was Sura. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon.